goes in now. Set to go, and they're off, racing away from the 1600. African Torrent will drop at the back of the field. First one to go is Barney's Pride. Shows the way in the early stages over Caliber Crest, who sits handy in second. Captains in the purple colours, one off the rail. Then comes Baby Shoes, who is a fighter at the outside of Climate Control. Meridius is in the blue. Kept company on the wide outside by the likes of Queen of Shadows. And even deeper out is Cirillo in the yellow and pink colours. Further back to Greek Mist. That's in the blue and white. About 3/4 of the way back. Baisier is next. Meridius gave away a couple of places, and then comes African Torrent, who races at the rear with 900 metres left to run. Barney's Pride is in front by a little less than a length over Captain, who races at his outside in second. Cirillo's been improving the whole way down the side of the track, raced up into third. Then comes Caliber Crest, who could be well teed up. Baby Shoes. Then comes Greek Miss, who's also quite deep into the dogleg. Climate Control just behind midfield. Then comes Queen of Shadows. Meridius has two behind. Those two behind are Baisier and African Torrent, who needs to get urgent. 500 metres left to go. Barney's Pride taken on early by Captain, and then Caliber Crest towards the far side, now a length off. Then comes Cirillo, Baby Shoes, Queen of Shadows in between horses, Climate Control and Meridius with 300 metres left to run, and Caliber Crest came into the lead but starts to weave outwards, opening the door for Meridius and Queen of Shadows. Then comes Captain, still Caliber Crest, but Meridius all over him into the closing stages, and here goes Meridius. He powers away. Meridius beats Caliber Crest. Third goes to Climate Control. Then came Queen of Shadows and Cirillo. So the winner races two off the left-hand side in the blue body. Now a four-time winner from 15 starts. Earnings go past 350,000 Rand. There was no stopping him. Raymond Danielson sat quietly. He turned it on in good style and put a useful field to bed off top weight. He was not the best weighted horse in the race, but he's shown that he's on an upward trajectory.
All right, welcome back to the winner's enclosure, and it's a top win from Meridius this afternoon. 62 kilograms on the back. He's made light work of them late in the day. Well done to Ashley Fortune, well done to Andrew Fortune, to Faisal Fahab, Ashwin Reynolds, to Mr. JH and Mrs. A. DeLange, to Ashley Fortune involved in partnership, and the River Palace Syndicate. Congratulations. Raymond Danielson doing duty. Ray, yeah, I mean, go back to his last race. I mean, they did go a slow pace on that occasion, and they kind of turned it on going through the 400, which was never going to suit him because he wants that pace to aim at.
Yeah, look, last time I was drawn a little bit wide, and he's not the fastest out the gates, as you see even today from draw one. I had to really bustle him just to stay into the race a little bit, and last time I decided to just quickly tuck him in, where I should have gone maybe a length or two forward. He would have been a little bit closer. But anyway, when I came into the straight last time, I thought I had no chance to win from there. I could just feel the pace sprinted up, and unless they all died in front of me, and also couldn't chase after them because it would have emptied him out as well. But I actually honestly thought this horse was way better at the Vol, and the way he won today actually proved me wrong.
Yeah, look, I was always of that opinion as well, and I mean, I'm sure Andrew will give me a few words for that, but I mean, he won so impressively today, and I remember you saying when you did one on him 2 starts back that he's an impressive 3-year-old that's only going to improve. Definitely,
I think he's got a few listed races in him. He's definitely better than a normal race, so I think he's got a nice future. Obviously, I don't know where he's going after Mr. and Mrs. Fortune and them are going, but anyway, whoever gets him, lucky for them. Probably won't be riding him again, but anyway, I'm glad that I have been riding him, and I've done quite well on him. So he's just a horse that's improving. You would think he's not going to get better, but he just keeps getting better every time. Like today, got him out the gates, busted him a little bit that first part, and someone cut me off early, so I was a length a little too far back. But when I came into the straight, I took him in for a run. He needed to get going, and it took a while to find his feet, but when he found his feet, yes, he did everything on his own. So he actually won a very nice race.
Yeah, he's going to improve 62 kilograms on the back today, Ray. I thought it was a top ride from you. You sat patiently, made your run at the right time. Keep up the good work. I know that you're a man that's all in the mind. I know that golf, they tell me you can get a little bit loose on the frame, but you do a good job, Ray. I know you're trying to work hard in the mornings now, and I wish trainers would give you more of an opportunity.
Yeah, look, if I just keep it up and obviously I'm very serious about my career, and I want to just get better and better, and obviously it makes it easier when you get to know the horses. And just a big thanks to Mr. and Mrs. Fortune and the whole yard. Obviously they also have been a big help. It's nice riding these horses, these nice horses, and yeah, just a big thanks again to them and to all the owners. Well done.
Ray, good rod.
And to my sponsor, Winning Form. Thank you.
There we go. Well done to Raymond Danielson. Give him the opportunities. He'll deliver. Mr. Fortune, I had no doubt you were coming to do the interview. Look, I thought he was a better horse at the Vaal, but as you said, that's why you don't listen to me and Humpty Dumpty.
Yeah, they're hoping to win team. They couldn't tip a wheelbarrow, those two. Have they ever won a competition between the two of them?
They had a good
I'm
weekend.
not talking a day. I'm talking about, is it worth following them?
No doubt. They had a good weekend.
Not when I listen. Listen, have you had the privilege of interviewing me?
I have.
Have you?
Not on the other end.
He won well today.
He did.
I think you people think we suck these races out of our thumb. I mean, we don't study races. We don't look. If it's, I must confess, one or two horses, poor rod last time. Poor rod. I said to Raymond, where does that rod come from? You know, 2 winners earlier. They're doing a heck canter around the turn, and you're sitting the horse last with 62, and the 252s were up in front, you know. And he still put in a fairly decent effort. Was I confident today? I thought one or two horses could have him, but he's kept improving, and he looks at top horse. I'm sure he's got a feature in him, and well done to Faisal. He's actually bought majority of the owners out, which is quite nice. And I'm glad he's found a nice horse. I got no doubt he'll end up winning a feature, this horse.
Just talking about Faisal and the rest of the connections, now that it's well documented, you'll be off to Australia. All your owners, I mean, they've just been wonderful, haven't they?
Oh, amazing. But there's like, especially like one or two has been with us from the word go. Dalen Chami, Faisal, Ashwin, Yanni, Dalanga.
Yanni recently engaged?
I'm glad he found a fluff. I'm glad for him, you know what I mean? He got divorced and he seems in him, it's amazing. Huh?
Changes your form.
It's like getting a new car. But yeah, so if I haven't mentioned one or two, but amazing owners. But sadly, this is what we got to do. You know what I mean? We got a young boy and we got to give him a future. And I always say I've only got 5 years left to live. So at least I'll leave him with some opportunity in life that once he has children, they got somewhere to go if it's not safe in South Africa anymore.
And I mean, your last runners, will that be on July Day?
Yeah, look, we're on 249 winners, which is like amazing. Eh? We've had this, I always kept thinking while we were training, we weren't doing well. And then I look at other people and I can't believe they keep going. Here's some good, tough people in this game that do it with so much passion. I mean, there's a lot of good trainers out there that just needs opportunity, you know what I mean? And I just want to thank the whole of South Africa for, I mean, I was in racing all my life, that's all I know. And South African racing has been so good to me. I mean, it's been absolutely, they gave me chance after chance after chance. And thank God I kind of rewarded them to a degree, I hope, when I became champion, you know, to say, listen, mate, thanks for everything. And now it's new life, new things, and I'm looking forward to it.
No doubt. Good to have you as always, Mr. Fortune.
Thank you.
There we go. That's Andrew Fortune. Well played to the whole team, and yeah, they deserve it. They'll be off to Australia at the end of July. Well done to the whole team. Not forgetting the winning groom, 1,500 Rand from World Sports Betting. Your horse looked very well. He's a 3-year-old. He's got that big white blaze. I know that you take a lot of pride in what you do with your horses back at home, so keep up the good work.
Thank you very much. I want to say well done to Mr. Andrew Fortune and Mrs. Ashley Fortune for the winner. I'm very happy with my horse to win 1.5. I'm very happy.
All right, well, you're going to take the check. Let's show that check. Let's show the family. Let's show your friends. 1,500 Rand, courtesy of World Sports Betting. Well done to the whole team. Lovely stuff. Enjoy it. 1,500 Rand will go the way of the winning groom. That's how we close off race number 8. The 4 Racing thanks and appreciates CK Horse Racing. We certainly do. Well done again to Ashley and Andrew Fortune. Well done to Faisal Fahab, to Ashwin Reynolds, to Yanni Dalanga, of course, not forgetting Ashley herself, who's in partnership, and to the River Palace Syndicate. There's just one more to come on Father's Day. There's been a great buzz here at Turffontein. Let's get back to the studio and we'll chat for the lucky last.